We got a sneak peek for Sister Wives for part 2 of the wedding, and I have some philosophical thoughts of my own that are going to get all snuck in here. But it was so the one that I'm referring to, if there's multiple ones, is where she talks about the bride, instead of having a daughter daddy dance with the bride, it's a mother-daughter dance. So she brings out first Aspen, and they sort of dance a little bit, and then they invite out like all of her girls, and then all of the girls, all the daughters, David's daughters, daughters-in-laws, all of that, out into the dance floor to dance. And we get to see more of the kids. So we see Hunter saying, it's this amazing feedback loop of like, you're going to have a good time, and you're going to have a good time, and you're going to have a good time. And for a split second, he reminded me so much of Kody, of who Kody could have been. And I've seen a lot of people just say that Kody is just this awful person. And I agree, but I think of it as a lot of times, I'm no expert, I'm no therapist, and I certainly can't speak to things like psychopaths or things like that. But I think there's many people in the world who can become better versions of themselves or unhealthier versions. And like I do Clifton Strengths coaching, which is my main thing, but I also know Enneagram and Myers-Briggs. And in those, they often talk about levels. Like this is the personality type, but it can be in a healthy level, it looks like this, and an unhealthy level, it looks like that. And I think Kody is in his most unhealthy level that he can be. And a lot of these qualities that he has, if they were healthy, they'd be nice, like they're fun and all that. But it's sad because I saw both Gabe and Hunter talking, and I saw as they're becoming more and more adult men. I know that they're adult men, but I'm older than them, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like they still look like Gabe especially still looks like a kid to me, even though he is not. He's old. But I saw so much of their father, and it made me kind of sad because they're both such amazing, well-spoken, fair men, and Kody could have been that, but he has just leaned into his baser desires. So what I'm talking about specifically is Gabe talks about how seeing how healthy Christine looks reaffirms him that this is the right decision for her. And he says, I do believe that my parents loved each other, and they tried his dad and Christine, because, his mother is technically Janelle, but Christine, that Christine and my dad, really tried to make it work, and they worked really hard, and they did love each other, and it just didn't happen. And I thought, what a fair, measured way to discuss it, especially knowing what Kody has done to Gabe and the things that he has publicly said about Gabe. And it's been terrible things. And I don't know that anyone would blame Gabe if he took a cheap shot at his dad, but instead he tried to be very fair. I think some of that is out of respect for his mother, for Christine, for his siblings, for being a good man. I think all of those things. And I think, man, if only Kody could be half the man that Gabe is, in this respect of being like speaking respectfully on camera. But it looks like a good part 2. We see some of the dancing, we see all of that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a really nice way to finish off the season. My husband's still hoping that they just turn around and do season 19 soon, but my guess is that it'll be end of summer like it's been for the past couple seasons. But it's going to be kind of a nice note to end on, is this happy wedding, and I'm excited.